You're sailing along for a bit until you guys see what looks like a derelict warship, kind of like half sunk into the water closer to the coast. Jag looks at this and turns to you all and goes, "You all owe me a favor.
Yes.
I would like to investigate the ship ruin. There may be armor, weapons from Libitina that I could sell at a high price.
It had to be that, of course.
Loot the shipwreck, I will consider us even."
All right, then.
Well, as long as it doesn't slow us down too much, let's get the boat over there.
While you are looking over the edge, you see in a hole of the ship, a large purple fish head is looking up directly at you like it is poked out, and when it sees you, it goes...
This isn't a shipwreck, it's a trap.
Jerusalem's gonna go after the pseudo-cleric anyways, because that seems to be the leader.
You get him. It looks mournfully at the dead fishman with the removed eyes on the mast. It says some garbled nonsense. For the first time, we get subtitles down below. It says, "Why have you forsaken me?"
Look, I respect most religions, but this is just ridiculous.
Brrr. More gasping and clutching at its spoon necklace. Right. I haven't gotten any of your names yet, but I suppose that we do not speak the same language, so that will be of some difficulty. Should I name them? Or would that be inappropriate?
If you'd like?
Yeah, Jerusalem, kind of looks at him, and is, really badly wanting to say yes, just to see what would happen, but at the same time,
Don't encourage him!
At the same time, Jerusalem's thinking, how annoying might this be in the future?
The three bigger boys, the ones with the mechanical pincer staves, they look at their little buddies, and they look at Barkley, and they all scream. They rush towards Barkley, who just painted a big old target on his back.
Oh no!
One dives towards Barkley, pulling on a thing on its staff. The pinchers snap shut, but just miss. The next one leaps forward. This one might hit, actually. One second. It rolled a 9, but it might have enough juice to get there.
No.
Plus 4. Yes, 13. It just gets enough. The second one leaps forward. Its pincer stabs into Barkley's leg. You hear Barkley go, "Oh," and Barkley gets hurt. And it cheers and bites into its other leg. Barkley's other leg. Oh no. Barkley drops down, both of his legs being damaged. He falls down and he goes, "Ow, ow, ow, ow." The third whip, seeing that wait, no, that was just the first whip, okay? The other two whips see that their buddy, whip 1, has got Barkley on lock, and so they look at each other, and they decide to help their leader, the archpriest. One rushes forward towards Jerusalem. I can only roll 5s. I can only roll 5s. Oh, that one's a 6. I'm retiring this dice.
Gonna run out of dice at this rate.
I am rolling so badly. This was supposed to be one of the most tough initiatives. I have a archpriest, 3 whips, 7 little guys. I was afraid I was going to kill a player character today, but no. I only roll 9 to 1 today, apparently, and that one fell off the desk. That doesn't count. There we go. That's a 7.
I mean, first roll of the day being a 20 was a good indicator.
13. It snaps at you, Jerusalem, misses. It takes a swing with its pincer staff. That is an 8. There we go. The staff swings towards you, Jerusalem, and it clamps shut, stabbing into you. You're going to take 5 piercing damage, and you are immediately grappled.
Ooh.
As you are held in place by the staff.
Yeah.
It cheers. It's like really excited.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Whip 3 it sees that its 2 friends have been very successful. It assumes that the archpriest is going to be able to take care of Kaya, so it turns to Lois. It's not going to roll a 5 or lower. It's not going to roll a 5 or lower. It's not going to roll a 5 or lower. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
Good luck.
6.
It rolled a 10.
Oh.
So that's a 14, which beats Lois's AC of 13. You are pincered. You're going to take 5 piercing damage, Lois, and you are immediately going to become grappled. It is going to take a little chompski at you.
A Chomsky?
A smackerel of a snackerel, if you will.
Yeah?
A smackerel of a snackerel from a mackerel.
Oh, what?
It bites at you, Lois. It misses. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I might need to start using online dice for these guys, because clearly all of my actual dice are betraying me tonight. So you're at 16 hit points.
I'm sorry, that's just really funny. The fact that it tries and it just, while I'm grappled and it still misses.
Yeah.
You just smack its nose.
You know what? Good point. It would have advantage,
Yeah,
right?
wouldn't they have advantage
Yeah,
on
I
the
was like,
grapple?
wouldn't it? I just thought it was still funny either way. I don't care.
There
if
we
it gets
go.
me hit.
Okay. You take a smackerel of a snackerel from a mackerel. And you're going to take another 4 piercing damage from his little toofus. And you are down to 12 hit points. Okay, those were the whips. Jerusalem, you can escape from a grapple. If you can roll to escape the grapple.
Okay.
But I believe that'll end your turn.
Oh.
But you'll still be able to, like, move, I think? No, yeah, using, like, escaping a grapple is a whole turn.
Well, I don't have to move anywhere, so can I just use my gear of throwing?
Not while you're grappled.
Oh, yeah.
Really? It's like got my arms too?
While you are grappled, you cannot take attack actions, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll roll to escape then. Not much else I can do. I got... What am I adding to that?
You can do acrobatics or athletics. So strength or dexterity.
I think I'll do my dex. So, I got a 13.
A 13... just doesn't do it.
Aw.
Oh.
You need a 14, it looks like. Okay. Lois, it's your turn. You're being pincered.
I would also like to do that. So
Sure.
And I also have a plus to my acrobatics. So I'm gonna do dex. That is a 16! Hell yeah.
Lois, you pull the pincers kind of apart with your skinny little arms and you wriggle through. You escape, Lois. Good job.
Yeah, and then for a bonus action, because I can do that, I'm going to do a bardic inspiration for Jerusalem.
Nice.
Yeah, you...
And that is a 5
I
for
have
you.
bardic inspiration.
That is a 5 for you, Jerusalem.
How come
Cool.
Jerusalem gets the good bardic inspiration?
I just
You
roll.
whistle so good.
I don't know. I think it's because Kaya has a bird god that gives her more inspiration. Jerusalem's just out here with 17 HP.
Jerusalem can't even get the name of his gods right.
Exactly. So there you go.
Kaya doesn't like Lois's genre of music. She's more...
It should be a 5, but because Kaya isn't really a fan of Lois, it gets a negative.
Yeah. She's like, I'm not really about pop, actually. And so it just gets lowered.
More into classical.
All right, Kaya, it's your turn. Don't forget you're hasted.
I am hasted, as you said. Phew. I want to kill this dude, but also I want to go save, Barkley. Question.
Yes.
Since I have 2 actions, would I be able to do an action here, run, and then do another action?
You would. Just keep in mind that would give the Archpriest an opportunity attack.
Not if I kill him.
Okay. All right, big shot. Swing that halberd. Let's see where it gets you. Come on, try me.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing 1 attack here. Let's see, plus 5. So that is 18 to hit.
18 gets him.
Cool. And I'm not adding hooves. I'm too close for that.
Big ol' incredibly lightning fast cleave with your halberd. The gears are spinning.
I'm also doing another whatever it's called. I'm doing a Divine Smite, and just for fun, because I want to kill this guy, I'm also doing Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
So that gets rid of all my spell slots.
You really said fuck this guy in particular, huh?
Yeah, fuck this guy in particular. I want to go save my friend. Let's see. One moment while I count my 5 dice.
That's gross.
Divine Smite doesn't add my strength to the damage as well, right? Just making sure?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Your strength is only added to the halberd's damage. The dice damage and the spell damage are just added separately on top of that.
Whew, that's 35 damage.
35 damage?
Yep.
I think he's dead.
Disgusting. You swing this halberd so fast it breaks the sound barrier, which I'm gonna say is how you get your Thunderous Smite, is you break the sound barrier. Just, you cleave through this boy again. It shrieks. It does not die. It's looking pretty sad though.
Since it hasn't died, it needs to make a strength saving throw.
What?
Sure. That is a 15.
Against my spell casting, I assume?
Yes, your spell save.
Shoot, it passes. Yep, it's fine. Otherwise, it would have been knocked 10 feet away and knocked prone.
It does a little dance and points at the dead fish.
Well...
it's so happy.
I still have 1 more attack. I just am debating if I want to do it here or go help out, Barkley. Do you think I should risk it, guys? Go help Barkley or
I
attack
think
this dude?
You should tank this dude because then you can focus all your attention on helping Barkley.
Yeah, I can't do any more Divine Smites, though.
You just did a Divine Smite and a Thunderous Smite. I think he's
It's
pretty
true.
bad.
All right, Kaya sees that he's not down, grunts a little unhappily, and makes another swing.
It continues its little dance.
That is 21 to hit.
21 beats its AC, you monster.
And that is 9 damage.
Okay, a reasonable amount of damage for a level 3 character. All right, you cut him again with your haste action. His dance slows and then stops. He stares at you and then turns and stares at the dead fish man on the mast and throws his hands up.
I like that we're just getting so much interpretive context. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
they
what
don't
the
speak
hell?
common.
Listen, Fish Jesus did nothing for you.
Yeah. It's the Kuotoa, the backup dancers, the normal boys, the ones that don't even get a special little title. They turn they're gonna continue doing what they were doing before. Kuotoa 2 is going to try and bite Jag. I rolled a 6!
Hey, it's not a 5.
Okay, Kuatoa 3 is going to try and bite Jag. Misses also. Okay.
Riley, this was supposed to be the hardest one.
It really was. The Archpriest is a CR6 monster, which is
Cool.
more difficult than the Abomination was, which almost killed all of you. Okay. The whips are dealing with Jerusalem and Lois. Kaya is fighting. Sorry, wait, no. One whip is dealing with Barkley. One whip is dealing with Jerusalem. One whip is dealing with Lois. Kaya is fighting the Archpriest. A Duel of the Fates is blaring in the background. So the Kuatoa, the rest of them kind of look at the two that are trying to get down Jag, and they decide to provide emotional support. And by emotional support, I mean physical support. They all go to bite Jag. I can take your lizard man from you. Miss from Kuatoa 4. Miss from Kuatoa 5. Yes! Kuatoa 6, my boy. Okay. He bites Jag. Jag gets nommed on. He takes 3 damage. Okay, Kuatoa 7. Here we go. I believe in you. 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 I believe in you.
Don't believe too hard.
I rolled a 5. So they're all rushing towards Jag. Only one of them really gets a bite in. That's okay. It's Jag's turn. Jag swings at least I'm rolling bad for Jag too. I have truly not rolled anything. Like, I've just been rolling 4s and 5s. Just 4s and 5s.
Bad.
I'm retiring all the dice. I'm rolling electronic dice from here on out.
Isn't that cheating?
No! Electronic dice count!
Trust me, I've rolled both good and bad with electronic dice.
Yeah.
At least a random number generator won't have a soul to spite me like these awful number cubes.
Like dice do, of course.
Yeah, Jag rolls a 2! Ah! Jag takes a bite at 1. It dodges away with the acrobatic maneuvering of an Olympian. Jag snarls and swings with his club at another one. It quickly drops to its belly, hitting the deck. The club swings right over. It does a somersault, rolling up and springs up. It growls at Jag. Jag looks like he wants to die.
Oh.
It's the Archpriest's turn. The Archpriest lifts up its lobster. It turns to its sepulcher, the dead fishman on the mast. It closes its eyes and it whispers the most heartfelt prayer you've ever heard.
So heartfelt.
I'm so mad. There we go. Baby. That's what we're doing. Okay. It does a good job. It's going to give back all of its friends 18 hit points.
And this is why we focused on this one.
All of the little Kuatoa buddies are no longer at 3 hit points. They're at full. They're at full. And you know what? Treat yourself. He gives himself another 18 hit points because he has to deal with the angry horse lady.
That's fine. I've got 2 hits to put down on you.
I'm truly filled with rage. How many times have I rolled the dice this session?
So many.
Numerically, like, probability would state one of them would be above a 10.
Riley?
Numerically, right?
Riley, keep in mind, I'm in this campaign and my luck is whack.
You can't talk bad about how you can't be like, oh, Riley, like, it's not that hard to get servants in gacha games. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It's Barkley's turn. Barkley is going to, look at his health point. Yeah, I said health point, because he only has the one. And he's going to lose his last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Good job.
Goes, I'm sorry, I know this is selfish, but I would hate to be killed by this horrible fish man who has yet to give me his name. He casts Cure Wounds on
To be
himself.
fair, none of us can heal him, so he might as well do it on himself.
No,
I was gone on my next turn.
Yeah, we talked about that. Healing is a thing you can do. Okay. He rolled the minimum. Barkley heals himself for 2 hit points.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, thank the Lord he heals himself for more than 2. Okay. Okay. Whip 1 has got Barkley wiggling and writhing. And Whip is going to nom him. Okay, that's a 7. Take another. Okay, that's a second 7.
Ooh, on a roll.
2 chomps down at Barkley. Barkley wiggles away. Barkley's like, no, thank you. Whip 2's turn. Whip 2 has Jerusalem. That is a 9!
Oh, buddy.
He strikes.
That is a 5. I kid you not. I swear. Jamie, I'm coming to get some of your dice.
Are you using the online dice and still rolling bad?
Do you want blue?
I want blue for the fish boys, and I need a green.
I'll give you all the green.
I just need the D20.
Oh, okay. Of both?
Yes.
Riley's like,
Green can be Jag and Barkley, and blue can be the fish boys.
Okay. Just stole some of my dice.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I've never had to rage quit a D&D game before. But today might be the day. Ooh, I am mad. Okay. Okay. It's Whip 3's turn. Whip 3 is targeting Lois. Lois has an AC of 13. Lois is the easiest person in the party to hit, and is actually relatively squishy, though not as squishy as Jerusalem. For a CR1 monster, it should not be that hard. Mathematically speaking, to kill Lois, who currently only has 12 hit points. That is a 10 plus 4. That hits.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 10. Okay, I got a 10. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. That is a 5!
My die?
On your blue D20 that you just handed me.
Oh my gosh!
So, Lois, you took 4 piercing damage.
I'm at
Good
8
for
now.
you. You're at 8 hit points. You stupid himbo.
Is that the
Jerusalem, it's your stupid turn.
Alright.
Riley's losing his mind.
Still in grapple, so I'm gonna try and get out.
It's a 14. Shouldn't be too hard, but then again, who knows?
Yeah. On the other hand, can I cast a spell while I'm in grapple?
Yeah, I think you should be able to cast a spell.
I want to cast, instead of trying to get out then, and possibly
it
losing
depends
a
on the
turn,
components.
I'm gonna cast Starburst on the guy grappling me.
Okay.
So he has to do a charisma saving throw.
Oh, you're making me roll. I see what you're doing, you sick bastard. That's an 11 plus 0, so that's an 11.
Does he have to beat my int?
Has to beat your spell save DC, which would be 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence.
I have I think it's 13 is the total.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right.
Okay, he fails. What does Starburst do to him?
Magic ouchies. For
Magic ouchies!
1d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
That being a 2.
He takes 2 radiant damage. You've injured one of the whips for the first time in the fight. Good for you. Okay.
Riley's so salty.
I'm furious.
I was like,
Jerusalem's
Riley
just
is
like-
livid.
Jerusalem's like, I can't get out. Must cast magic. Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah. Keep in mind, you have that plus 5 bardic inspiration you could use to
do
escape
I have to
too.
add something to the magic damage, or...?
No, because it's a save.
Okay.
If it was a to hit, then yes, but not in a saves instance. Lois, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Maybe it's the area where I'm rolling. I'm gonna roll onto this bookshelf by me.
I'm gonna try to, with the quarterstaff, can I try to hit the priest? Just on the head?
Doing so would leave the range of the whips, so they would get opportunity attacks on you. At least, whip 2 would get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, wait, I can do I can just use my spells again. Hold on.
You sure are a bard.
Yeah, okay. Every time I've tried to do my stuff, I've been told I can't, so let me be.
That is not true.
No, by that I'm saying, like, any of the spells normally half of the time require being a person.
That's true.
These are fish people, not robots.
Okay, so that's why I'm trying it now.
Okay, there you go.
Do these things count as humanoids?
Yeah, they do.
Yes, thank God. I am doing Crown of Madness. When humanoid is your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, become charmed by you for the duration.
Okay.
So I am doing that.
Okay. Oh! That is a 17. That is the first number on the other half of the die all night. Thank you.
Nice.
Mwah! Mwah! Lois, you point, your musical instrument, over at the archpriest. You begin playing a song. You see magical energy begin to form a crown, of, like, jagged metal spikes around the, fishman's head. And he turns and looks at you, and, like, tilts his head. And, you look into his eyes, and its eyes kind of, like, stare through you. And you think this thing is already insane? This thing doesn't look like it's in its right mind at all. And, you know, the lobster staff and the religious symbols made out of spoons were maybe an indicator. But after that, where you, like, tried to inject insanity into this thing, and it just, like, shrugged it off, you think its mind is maybe a little too used to insanity. Okay. Kaya.
So I will be taking 2 attacks on this guy then.
Okay.
A 15 and a 19.
Both beat its AC.
Excellent. So that is 21 damage.
21 damage altogether?
Yes.
Okay. 2 incredibly fast chops go through this big fish man who gurgles and spits up blood. Puts up one hand towards the dead fish man stapled to the mast. And kind of just, like, whimpers out like a which you assume is Fishman for why. And it is the backup dancer's turn. Okay. Fish boys away! That is a 10.
It's not a 5.
Plus 3, 15, doesn't hit. That is an 18. There we go. Other numbers. A chomp on a Jag. Jag takes... Oh, wait. They're gonna swing with a spear. And stabs into Jag. Jag is gonna take 5 piercing damage from the spear. Jag doesn't like the spear. Alright, Kuto 4, make me proud. That is a 12. That's exactly what he needs. Another spear right into Jag.
Oh.
Okay. Kuto is 6. Come on, let's keep this gravy train rolling.
How about we don't?
Just a little bit more.
Stop the gravy.
That's an 18! The gravy keeps coming! Another 5 piercing damage. Okay. Kuatoa 7. It's all down to you. One more pointy stick into the lizard, and the behemoth is felled. Your group will have done what it set out to do, and you will have avenged the loss of your brethren. Kuatoa 1. Who I assume was probably named something like Bubbles, I bet. It lunges forward with its spear. Jag, 4 spears sticking out of his chest, swings his shield forward. The spear collides against it and bounces off. Kuatoa has failed, and Jag is still standing with a very limited amount of hit points. He
the
looks...
Boromir scene.
Yeah, so close to dead. Top of the order. It's Jag's turn. I'm picking up the green die. Jag also hasn't been hitting for shit today. But you know what? That's all behind us, baby. Those were different die. Those were the sins of the past. A little kiss, and... Yes! Okay. And... Another little kiss. And... That's a 2. Okay.
Oh.
Jag swings his club down on one of the Kuatoa and just right into its skull. Part of its head caves in.
Oh.
But it still is standing. It points its spear and it goes... Its eye, is popped out. But they're still running around.
So it's completely blind at this point now.
Oh, yeah, Kuatoa too, I guess, because of that. No, he didn't earn a blind. The eye that popped out is still grotesquely flicking around and looking at things. Okay, it's Archpriest's turn. Fish boy, it's your turn. Fish boy, it's always been you. Your god loves you the most. That's why you have 5th level spell slots. What do they have? Nothing. What's this horse gonna do to you? Nothing. You're the CR6 monster. What's the Clockwork Abomination got on you?
Riley,
Nothing.
are you okay?
I don't think he is.
Yes! Okay.
What do you
That
get
is
to
the
hit?
first hit.
What do you get?
He got a 20.
Just one above.
Yeah, a dirty 20. He smacks you with the lobster. Kaya, you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage from the lobster.
Oh no. 6.
But then something else happens. As you're being smacked with the lobster, the eyes spin around and look at you, and lightning surges through the staff and collides with your body.
Oh!
You're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage plus 14 lightning damage. That's 20 damage to you, Kaya.
Oh! I'm at 14.
There we go. Okay, it's all coming together.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. The Archpriest takes a second attack at you, Kaya,
No!
with its lobster scepter. 13 plus 6 is 19.
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. You take another 20 overall damage.
Kaya's down.
There, you hear a thunderclap. There's a surge of lightning. Kaya goes sprawling across the ground. There is a moment as her smoking body slowly begins to clear as the smoke lifts up. Jerusalem, Lois, Barkley, you all turn and stare at the Archpriest, who turns and looks at you all, throws the lobster staff up into the air triumphantly, and shrieks. There's a thunderclap in the distance. You swear you see the fish body on the mast twitch.
I don't like that.
Archpriest! That's where we're at. Barkley. Oh, Barkley, you spent your spell slots already. Barkley is going to... Barkley has no spells. Barkley can cast Druidcraft and make a flower blossom.
Hey, Lois, you're back on healing duty.
Barkley doesn't know medicine. Okay. Barkley is going to know his place, and he is going to go help Jag with the backup dancers. He rushes towards Kuatoa 2, who he already sees as wounded. He takes a swing with Kaya's scimitar. He gets an 8. I am still rolling like garbage. He has a +3 to that, so he gets an 11. 11 doesn't hit. He swings the scimitar at the fish man with the collapsed skull. The hanging out eyeball turns, sees him. It does like a cartwheel, but like a bad cartwheel where it falls over halfway through. And the scimitar smashes into the wood, and Barkley goes, "This is maybe the worst combat I have ever partaken in." It's the whip's turn. Whip 1 looks at Barkley. Rolls to hit. It walks up, bashes Barkley over the back of the head with a pincer. Barkley drops.
Ooh.
Oh wait, let me just double check. No, I might have... Okay. Bashes Barkley. Barkley doesn't drop just yet. Barkley has 2 hit points.
Oh no!
It chomps at Barkley. It bites into Barkley, shakes him like a dog, and tosses him to the ground. Now Barkley drops. Kuatoa 2, Kuatoa Whip 2, I'm so sorry. Not to be confused with Kuatoa 2, who had half of his skull collapsed in earlier. Turns to Jerusalem that it still has grappled.
Yep.
And it's gonna start chanting. And it bites at you. It rolled an 11. +4 is 15. Meets it, beats it. It chomps into you. Jerusalem, you are going to take 4 piercing damage, but because it has you grappled, it can't take its second attack. So you're just going to take the 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
You are down to 8 hit points.
We are also down to 8 hit points. That's
okay. Oh, twins! Kuatoa 3, Kuatoa Whip 3, not to be confused with Kuatoa 3. Entirely different people. Turns to Lois. It leaps forward with a fishy. 14 to hit. And a nat 20.
Oh.
I'm down. I'm probably down.
The pincer staff pierces into you, clamping around your body. It brings you in, chomps. Boom. 0 hit points. You are knocked unconscious, Lois.
I am down. Oh, an update for the audience. The players aren't rolling the death saves anymore. It is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're doing blind death saves where all death saves are handled by the DM. And you guys don't get updated on what it is.
So,
Jag and Jerusalem are the only ones left, and Jerusalem can't heal.
No, but I have something.
Oh, you do have the healing potion!
no, didn't you use that?
No, I... Did I? Or did I buy another? Do we remember?
You bought a health potion before you left. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah.
No, I think you
Okay.
bought a health potion before we went to the
The
thing.
construct thing.
shoe. I think you might have
You're
used
right.
it.
Yeah, you used
Crap.
it, so you don't got
I didn't buy a
anything.
second one, I just didn't take it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
I feel like we would have
Jerusalem.
used it.
So,
Jerusalem, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get out of my grapple.
Okay.
Does a 15 work?
Yeah, 15 escapes.
Okay.
You
That's-
escape.
That's my turn.
You pull yourself out. You survey the field. Jag is bloody. Barkley, Lois, and Kaya are all down. You are surrounded by 6 Kuatoa, 3 slightly bigger Kuatoa with metal claws, and 1 very large fish man that is pretending to be a cleric. Pretty successfully. He has 5th level cleric spells.
I was gonna say, at this
yeah.
point, I don't think he's pretending.
A faux
I mean,
cleric.
I can't do anything. You said that getting out of it was my turn.
I think you can make.
You can take your movement.
Yeah, you could take your movement because it takes your action, but it doesn't take up anything else.
Yeah, I double checked on that, and it seems like it only affects your action.
Great, there's really nowhere to go.
You could dive into the water and leave all your friends for dead.
Go on to the other side of the boat.
Oh, sure, with fish people. I'm sure I'll definitely outswim them.
You're trying to figure out your best strategy.
Yeah.
Jerusalem's doing the Sherlock words everywhere, trying to figure out what to do.
I'm not a support. I just...
You're a rogue.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you still have that +5 bardic inspiration.
Hey, this fight really turned around in 1 round.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
second I stopped rolling 5s and under, the second Jamie gave me new die. Oh,
I shouldn't have given you those dice.
should have just... Oh my
Hey, can I have my
gosh.
dice back?
Do you want them back?
Maybe. Clearly, they're helping you out.
How's the big guy doing on health?
He looks bloodied, but he doesn't look like he's anywhere like near death's door.
Well, I want to go help out Jag. I guess I can't attack.
You don't have an action, you have your movement and bonus action.
Yeah. I guess I'll move over to Jag.
Okay. Doing so will invoke an opportunity attack from the first whip unless you take a disengage action. Which
Sure.
you can do as a bonus action since you're a rogue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll do that.
So you nimbly disengage from Kuatoa 1 and you not Kuatoa 1, 2. And you scamper over to Jag. That's your turn. Lois.
Death saves.
Okay, I've been rolling so bad. Lois, do you want the clock dice, the metal die, the green die, the blue die, or my druid die? Because I assign die to different characters, and now that I'm rolling for you, which one should I do? I feel like green or druid would work because Sylph, but
Yeah, I was also thinking possibly, but also at the same time, the dice I have for Lois have metal on them, so I'm gonna say metal dice because that's
Metal
what my
die?
dice have.
okay.
I have anxiety.
Okay. Kaya, what die would you like?
Mine are yellow to represent the golden arcana from Osmaldus, but Of yours, I would probably say the clockwork.
The hollow clockwork die you got me for my birthday?
Yeah, because I'm currently using the clockwork halberd that you gave me, not for my birthday.
Okay. It is the Kuotoa's turn. They all run over to not Jerusalem, to Lois and Kaya. And they start, Lois, Kaya, and Barkley. They split into pairs of two going to each of your unconscious party members, Jerusalem. They grab them and they start dragging them underneath the deck. And that is the Kuotoa's turn.
That's pretty fucking rude.
Jerusalem. It's Jag's turn. Jag turns to Jerusalem and goes, I do not wish to die.
Yeah, I'm in leader.
Jag's going to take the disengage action and dive off the boat.
Oh, bye!
Jag away! Dip! See ya!
He leaves.
Rude?
Okay, Kuotoa Archpriest's turn.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Looks at you, Jerusalem. It looks at Jag leaving. It walks over to the edge of the boat. It lifts up the lobster. It fires black flames at Jag.
Oh, Jesus.
Jag sinks into the water.
Oh my god, you have to save Jag!
What can I do?
Well, Jag is sinking.
What
the rest of us are making death saves above water.
It's Barkley's turn. I'm going to use the green die for Barkley.
Why not the druid dice? For the druid!
Straight up. Okay. Because the druid die I've been rolling real bad with all night. You know this.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We're all making death saves.
I am very scared.
I'm just waiting for, like, it to get to either Lois's turn or Kaya's turn, and for Riley to just go silently as he rolls dice. You awake in a lit room with your god standing in front of you.
I am like...
Kaya, you wake up in a big golden bird's nest in the sky.
Fade from black. Hey, you're finally awake.
How dare you? How dare you bring that here? This is sacred ground, Rowan.
It's the
really
whip's turns. The whip only have Jerusalem left on the boat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whip 1 moves towards Jerusalem, a glint in its single eye. It misses with its bite. It swings with its pincer. It misses with its pincer.
Oh.
Kuotoa 2 marches forward.
You back off.
It rolls a nat 1. It goes to pinch you, but Kuotoa 1 is still up there and is like eagerly trying to make up for its miss. Its pincer sinks into Kuotoa 1. Kuotoa 1 lets out a blood-curdling shriek as it grapples the wrong person on accident.
Oh.
Kuotoa 1 is going to take damage and be grappled. Kuotoa 3 looks at its two allies who are now screaming at each other in fish language. It looks at Jerusalem. It marches forward. That is a miss.
Oh.
Goes, and that is a nat 20.
Oh no.
Jerusalem, you see Whip 3 lunge forward and feel its sharp teeth pierce into your body, and you, like, the pain floods your body, your senses, you are knocked unconscious.
Mm.
We are all down.
Anyone can help. So
So
Osmoldus,
Osmoldus!
the couple, Ophelia, anyone.
if you got 2 people on this boat that are like in your corner, I would.
Yeah, maybe Sylph.
Yeah, this is actually what's going through Jerusalem's head when he realized he was the last one on the boat.
Oh.
He was just like thinking like, there's so many gods, not one of them.
Now, I'm not exactly religious, but...
I mean, he's still like aligned to the couple.
Yeah.
It's like, listen.
Yeah. He sees the couple more as like his parents.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh no. Okay.
I didn't like that. I just heard, oh no.
Lois, real quick, you said the metal die for you, right?
Yeah.
I hate that we have decided to not roll the death saves ourselves.
But at the same time, this is honestly what would be going through everything, you know?
But yeah, I both love and hate it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is.
I'm a very hands-on person and would like to roll my own stuff, but also I'm enjoying this tenseness.
All right.
What are all the fish boys doing around our dead bodies? Well,
Yeah.
dying bodies.
You don't know. You're unconscious.
I am very concerned about what they're doing.
I would like to not be thrown into the water, please.
So, what happens if there's a whole party wipe? Just
TPK?
yeah, if there's a TPK, what do you think happens? Does the season end, or do we pick up new characters?
I have new characters.
I also have a new character set up.
I have literally, like,
I mean, if we want to keep along the same lines of what we were already doing,
Yeah.
I could play one of Jerusalem's cousins or siblings.
Yeah, I would figure out a way to connect it to my original character in some way.
I already have a, another character that would be, like, kind of looking for a job kind of deal.
Or you could have Ophelia pull through.
Yeah!
Ophelia is a really high-level character.
I mean, there's also there's a softer way to handle player deaths, like when you fail all your saves, is that if you don't want to have your character die and the DM allows it in game and stuff, you are able to come back stable, but you have like an extreme physical disability now.
Yeah, you lose like instead of failing, like instead of taking death when you fail all your death saves, you can take like a grievous mortal injury,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And there are some rules for like resurrecting characters and things like that. But we could also always just play the same characters in hell too. You all die, you go to hell, and you have to you decide you're gonna work your way out and escape. There's like stuff going down on the lowest, which is the layer that that's like this world's hell.
Why would Kaya go to hell?
I mean, it's kind of a shame to have Jerusalem die so soon, but I am okay if we want to like continue the same world and have like, oh, the death of a member of the SDRL family is.
Okay. I just want to say real quick, you all took this like absolute champions.
Are we
I
actually
do want to
dead?
say I'm really proud of all of you. And
Did we die?
no, you are not dead.
Okay.
But I'm really impressed with that was a fun discussion. Now we know for when that does happen, if it does happen. But I wanted to have you guys sweat a little bit. But
I hate you, Riley. Anyway.
After a bit, I'm gonna roll on say no, you know what? I'm gonna Kaya, Barkley. Oh, I'm Barkley. Jerusalem, Kaya, and Lois, I would like all of you to roll con saves. Real quick, before we move on, I do want to say, I rolled a nat 1 death save for every single player character.
Oh!
Nat
Whoa.
1 death save on all of them. Every single one. But I would like all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
How? What?
I am rolling like garbage tonight. Why
did we allow this?
Riley,
Yes.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh
Kaya?
my gosh, I also have a dirty
Sure,
20.
it's great that Constitution is one of my dump stats.
Oh no, I have a 21.
I got a 15.
Okay. Kaya, you start to stir awake. You hurt all over. You are at 1 hit point. You are tied up. Your armor is still on, but your belongings, your weapons have been taken from you.
Rude.
In the room, you see Barkley, Lois, and Jerusalem, who appear to be in similar states as you, who appear to have all of their belongings taken. Only they're in like their clothes and their armor. They are not moving. You think you can tell they're breathing, but you don't know for Barkley at all. And as you're stirring awake, you hear a sound coming towards you. It sounds like heavy footsteps, and then there's a third, like a clunk. Almost like someone is walking with a cane or a staff, maybe? As you are stirring, you look around the room and immediately take note of 2 things. One, you appear to be in some sort of church or an abbey. It's old and it's not well maintained. There are holes in the roof and the pews are rotted and everything. The second thing you note is the massive giant moth placed upon an altar at the top of the building. And as you are stirring, you hear a door creak open. And you hear a voice. I do so apologize for the help. It can be a little overzealous.
Hey Mark Experience listeners, it's end credits time. I know you love hearing this part, but I like to remind you guys that you can find us on Tumblr, Instagram, and even TikTok. And if you like to buy the music, you can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. We also have a constantly growing collection of merch at redbubble.com/people/mark-experience, where you can buy posters and shirts and stickers and all that. If you want to support your favorite editor and musician, you can head over to my Ko-fi account at ko-fi.com/JamieRemy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. Mark Experience can be located basically anywhere podcasts exist now, so you can listen wherever's easiest. See you next episode!